Hey, do you not know what you have to do in order to earn vacations with Herbalife? Let's find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen and I am a micro-influencer on Instagram, and I also post content here on YouTube mainly about multi-level marketing companies, pyramid schemes, scams, however you want to call them, because I just need to continue keeping you informed about these companies and their latest news. So last time we talked about the non-tab team getaway / mini vacations with Herbalife, that only people who are supervisors but not part of the world team are able to qualify to go on training or conferences that Herbalife hosts in different cities within the country of the United States. Now, if you are a supervisor and you are part of the world team, what type of vacations do you get? Let's find out. So if you're a supervisor and you are part of the world team, what is the world team? Again, let's remember. The world team in Herbalife equals if you have the title of the Get team, the global expansion team, if you're part of the millionaire team, or if you're part of the presidential team or the president team. If you're a supervisor within these three basically levels or ranks, then you qualify to go on the Tab Teen Vacation that Herbalife hosts. Now, this vacation is the big vacations, the vacations that are international, the vacations that are for like 4 to 5 nights, and you get to go, to whatever place Herbalife picks to go on for that year. Now, we are in 2021, and in 2021, Herbalife has decided to go to the Bahamas, specifically Atlantis. So if you're a supervisor with Herbalife and you're part of the world team, at this point, you should have already had all of your qualifications to go on this trip if you're interested in going. So basically, the qualification period to go on this trip to the Bahamas this year was from January to December of 2020. So by December 2020, you should have already all of your vacation points to be able to go on this Bahamas trip. It's June 2021, and if you didn't earn all the vacation points that you needed to make by December 2020, then you're definitely not going, because the qualification period is long gone closed. Now, what are the requirements? What is it that you need to do to be able to earn this vacation? You only need two things. Actually, it's one thing, but it's kind of subdivided into two things. You need to accumulate 120,000 vacation points. And how do you gain vacation points? Two ways: volume points, royalty override points. Remember, volume points are points that you earn every time you buy products. Royalty override points are points that you earn from people that are in your team. Now, Herbalife says here that from the 120,000 points that you need to go on this vacation to the Bahamas, you need a minimum of 40,000 volume points. So why did they put this requirement very specifically? Because if you're a supervisor and you're part of the world team, it's because you have a big team. You have a lot of people in your team every day buying products, and you're gaining a lot of royalty override points from those products of all those people you have in your team, right? So it will be very easy for you to earn all of your vacation points just from the royalty override points that you can earn from the people in your team. And Herbalife knows that. And that's why they decided to say, well, you need at least a minimum of total volume points, meaning points that you earn when you yourself buy products from Herbalife. So in the qualification period from January to December 2020, you should have bought enough Herbalife products that would equal to 40,000 points. That's it. That's all you need. So you need 120,000 vacation points to go to the Bahamas. But from those 120, you need at least 40,000 to come from your personal purchases. Understood? Okay. Now, Herbalife gives you here a little breakdown of, of the different accumulated points that you need to have as the year goes on, so that you can keep yourself organized and on track. So by when December 2020 came, you were not scratching your head, not knowing where you're going to get all these points to be able to go on to the Bahamas trip. So that's something that it's useful for you on this trip specifically, but also for next year for the other trip that you will want to qualify for if you're a supervisor in the world team. Now, something very interesting that I found, if you scroll all the way down to the document that's linked in the description of this video, you're going to see a few rules that Herbalife wants you to be aware of. And they talk about, obviously not having an expired passport. You have to buy your own flight to the place, etc. But the one rule that caught my attention, and I think it's important for everyone to keep in mind if you're a distributor with Herbalife who is a supervisor, part of the world team, and you're trying to qualify for this international vacation, is that it says here, and I'm going to read it. It says, members who qualify for this event may not bring a non-qualifying member as a guest or a paying participant. Only qualified members are allowed to attend this event. So, what does this mean? It means that just because you qualify for this vacation doesn't mean you have the right to bring other people, especially people that are not distributors with Herbalife. And if they are distributors with Herbalife, they need to qualify themselves. You cannot bring them just because you qualify or just because they're your friend and you really want them to come with you. No, everyone has to qualify on a personal level. And if it's your cousin, your sister, that she's not part of Herbalife and you want her to go with you, you can't. You really can't. You can't bring her. Obviously, we've seen on social media how people do bring their family members, but that's probably because they buy the hotel and the flight separately and they stay at the hotel where Herbalife has accommodated all these supervisors there. But it doesn't necessarily mean that Herbalife has paid for that extra person to come with. No, you are not allowed to do that. So, but there are other ways in which people, like I just mentioned, they sneak in and they try to play around with the system because they really want to go with, a significant other. And, people will go above and beyond for that. So yes, I hope that this information has been useful to you. Now you know the difference between non-tab getaway mini vacations that are only for supervisors that are not part of the world team, and this international vacations that Herbalife offers to supervisors that are part of the world team, which is called the tab team vacations. So there's a difference. There's non-tab vacations and there's tab vacations. So yes, I hope that you have learned something new today, something that you probably didn't know. And if you think this information would be useful for somebody else, share it with them. And you don't know if you might be helping them see things differently, helping them be certain about the things they've thought of before, for them to be 100% sure that they're doing the right thing for themselves, or if you're just helping somebody stay away from these multi-level marketing companies as much as they can. You never know. So yeah, if you think I missed something, if I said something wrong, if you have more information on this type of vacations that I probably didn't mention here, drop them down in the comments below, and I will be glad to read your comments and what you have to say about these vacations with Herbalife, because this is super, super interesting. And that's the beauty of this platform, that you can share what you think, I can share what I think, and we can agree, we can disagree, or we can agree to disagree, and it doesn't matter. We're just sharing information. keep ourselves from ignorance. So yes, I hope you guys stay honest, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. And if you have not subscribed yet and you've been lingering around for a while, not sure what you're waiting for, because this content is going to continue becoming great and more informative to you. So stay honest, and I will see you guys on my next video.